Started. Welcome in, everybody.
What's up?
What's going on, man?
You are listening to the Brother to Brother podcast, Brother to Brother Sports. Thank you for tuning in. YouTube. Eventually, we'll be going to Spotify and Apple Music, iHeartRadio. Appreciate y'all tuning in. My name is Garland Scott, 660 to the 209, representing the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm in California, but my team is the Chiefs at this moment. That's an inside joke. but
Subject to
anyway,
change.
but anyway, man, it was a tough loss for the Super Bowl. My background, I played a little sports, junior high school, a little bit in high school, but we just had bad sports in high school. It was a fact. And I just got frustrated with it, and I didn't pick it up anymore. Little basketball, little seventh, eighth grade football. Um, Played a lot of golf, but not really on the team. My brother Casey, shout out RIP to my brother Casey, played tennis, so I picked up tennis. As an adult, I played golf, played a little pickup basketball, but man, knees are bad. Got hopes, not hops anymore. And so anyway, that's a little bit about me. Right now, I work grocery retail right now, and I'm just looking forward to just this summer, playing a little golf and traveling with my family. But I want to introduce the other brothers in this brother to brother sports podcast, and that is my brother-in-laws. Got Chris and we got Travis. So who's gonna go first?
Go
Well,
ahead, Chris.
you announced me first. What's up? What's up? This is CT. Thank you very much, Scott. It's a real pleasure to be invited on this inaugural show. A little bit about my background. I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Um, Favorite team is I got a lot of them, man. I got Green Bay Packers, the Milwaukee Bucks, Milwaukee Brewers. I'm more of a hometown kind of loyal fan. I'm not a Chiefs fan. Sorry for you, bro. Uh, yeah, that's a little bit about the teams. Sports I played. Well, what's the real question is what sport didn't I play? Maybe equestrian. I probably played every sport: football, basketball, baseball, soccer, a little bit, and tennis, and then as an adult, do a little pickup basketball, do a little intramural basketball, and mostly golf. At this age, I'm like you, Scott. Bad knees, grinding to the ground, and just grinding through. So not a lot of dunking anymore, man. Uh, and I would say I was good at everything, not great at nothing. So that's where I'm at.
Yeah.
What I play now, like it's golf, and then let's see. The last question is my favorite player. Favorite player, dude. That's a tough one, man. I think I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna say Brett Favre. That's my guy. I know he's under fire right now. He might be in prison the next year or so, but he's still my guy, man. He's still my guy. Brett Favre, the original gunslinger, man. Love him to death. That's who my guys are.
Okay, cool. And what are you doing right now with yourself, as far as work and stuff?
Just living in the streets, man. In these streets, just hustling, bro. Just
I
hustling.
agree. Okay, next up, brother-in-law, Travis Williams, man. We call him Pittsburgh Trav. I don't know why.
Yeah. Hey, from the 412. If you're not familiar with that, that's Pittsburgh. Currently living in 660. Uh, as far as sports, I played anything with a ball in it, man. Still, I try to do a little bit of something. Uh, Football, primarily soccer. We all golf. That's the one thing we definitely have in common. Uh, Co-founder of a Hispanic League in Sedalia, co-founder of a nonprofit called Sedalia Community Helping Hands. Uh, Work with the city of Sedalia. Been there for 20 years, running the brush crew. Uh, Outside that, favorite player? Man, listen. Our team, anything black and gold. Steelers, Pirates, Penguins. I even like Pitt.
Oh, you
As
must like
terrible as they are sometimes, they my team.
you
You
must like
know.
the Smith and Tigers then.
Hey, I do, man. Not Smith and Tigers, but Smith Cotton Tigers. They all right. So, but no, I
Yeah.
on top of everything else, favorite player. Hey, you from Pittsburgh? All of them your favorite player. So it's kind of hard to pick one. It's like saying what Hall of Famer you like the best.
Oh
We
man,
got too
this guy,
many.
this guy, this guy. Hey, so
Or
both.
what Lombardi means the most to you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
So
man, come
you
on.
know, at that, that's where I'm at with that.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so both of you guys, y'all doing a little side hustle where y'all do a little referee and talk about that, Chris.
Oh yeah, man. I referee basketball, football.
At what level?
I haven't done high school in football, but high school and junior high and grade school, basketball, football, baseball. Haven't done like equestrian or anything like that, but yeah, that's what I do, man. And as an official, let me say, you know the rules. You know the game. And it helps to have played the game. So if you play and you understand it on both ends, so there are a lot of times I'm coming down on coaches. They think they know all the rules. I said, no, no, that's not it, man. Uh, so you kind of work both sides of the street there, and sometimes it can get real tough. As a ref, they always say you blind. You know what I'm saying? You can't see.
Yeah,
Look
yeah.
at my
You're right.
glasses, man. They look at my glasses and well, look how can he not see that with them big bifocals on, man?
So you
you know.
used to getting cussed out a lot then.
Oh my goodness, yeah, yeah, they cuss me out all the time. So, but it's good. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy it for the kids mainly. All my kids played, and I feel like there's a lot I can give, and I try to encourage the kids. And a lot of times, and Travis could probably speak to this. It's a lot of teaching, man. You get out and be like,
Absolutely.
this is why I called you on this because you did this, and they'll be upset because their adrenaline is running. And they think they're making a play and they knock a dude over or whatever. I said, well, no, you violated this rule. Here's how you don't violate that rule going forward. You know what I'm saying? And so they learn, they get to know you, you build relationships with them, and you're a part of their development. And some of those players, man, they come back to you later on and say, hey, I really appreciated you. I really appreciated how you contributed and added to my life by giving me this authoritarian kind of figure. Chris, you didn't take this, you didn't take that for me when I pushed back against you. You set a firm line and something that gave me something to as a guidepost to navigate when I going through tough times.
Yeah,
So that's one of the things that I appreciate about it always.
yeah. Okay, that's right. And Travis, you do some refing too. What do you
Yeah,
ref?
22 years, man. So
Wow.
soccer, but on before soccer, refing, I was a competitive coach. So I had traveling teams for 9 years. As far as I was a board member with Paul Clover, so I coached rec teams as well. So I've been involved with the sports for 22 years collectively. So on what Chris was saying to follow up, when you've done something so long, I'm I'm entering parent, child, and even at some point grandkids. I'm officiating people's grandkids, so it's kind of crazy when I could tell them stories about their father, then their grandfather, and still connect with them as well. So that's part of the reason why I'm still doing it. You know what I mean? I've been involved, like I said, for 22 years, watching the growth of certain players to see how much the game's changed. Some good, some bad. Kids aren't as athletic as some of the younger generations were, but they're getting better. You can see that has been instilled with them. As far as me officiating, I mean, I've known them for so long that they kind of know where I'm coming from. And then a lot of them, since I've coached them as well as officiated them, I'm still coach, and then now I'm entering this portion of my life where, hey, this is my grandson. He's playing U6. and I've officiated his game, which is herdball, more or less. But but I've also done on the competitive side, the adult league, couple college games, high school. So I've done everything you could possibly do minus pros at the level that I'm at right now, as far as officiating.
Yeah. Hey, I was going to ask you this. How do you, or have you done it? How do you officiate the Spanish speaking games, or do you?
Uh, Same thing. It's the
Como
same
te
thing. So here's the thing. There's not a language barrier because they understand the game. And as long as they understand the game, they kind of have a sense of what you've called.
Mhm.
But, you know, for most countries, and I can tell you, because I've been cussed out in every
Yeah,
language,
they're
I
like,
can
oh,
tell
that's
you.
the
Brazilian, I mean, El Salvadorian, Hispanic. And listen, I'll tell you one thing. Don't call them all Mexicans because it is insulting because,
Mm.
they're from different
Yeah,
backgrounds,
I learned that. I
Brazil,
learned that, man.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you can hear the certain tang and the way they're cussing you, and you're like, well, that's not Mexican. You know what I mean? So
Right.
so they primarily all kind of, it all sounds the same, but they also understand where you are because most countries, English is the primary language.
Yeah.
We're the only ones that don't adopt multiple languages,
Yeah.
so they understand
Good.
what you're saying to them.
That's how it's
You know what I
supposed
mean?
to
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Well, but you get what I'm saying. So they understand. So there's not a barrier per se for officiating in that league. Like I said, we started
Sports
the
is
league.
universal language, bro.
It is definitely
Universal.
is
Yeah, that connects us across
any
different
country.
Yeah.
cultures, countries, nationalities, races, creeds. I
Yeah.
think that's a common language that we all could really communicate with.
Yeah.
100%.
And
Yeah,
and
One hundred
and
percent.
wrong is wrong. When
Yeah,
you,
right, right.
yeah.
You
yeah.
saying
And
a
they know
party
it too.
phone is still whatever that
Yeah, and they
is.
Yeah.
and they know it too. And one thing about it is because they respect the game so much, they respect the call. They'll come up to you and they'll ask you. And I don't have a problem with anyone asking me the call because I want you to understand this is the way I'm going to call it. And their friends will tell them, hey, he's not going to change the call. So you better just listen to what he's saying to you and just roll with whatever he calls because he knows the game better than you think he knows the game.
Okay, so we
So I
know when
never
you
had
come
that.
when you come up missing, we know where you at.
Yeah, right.
Oh, no, you mean when other people come up missing because it ain't going to be this guy.
All right, this is the Brother to Brother Sports Podcast. My name is Garland Scott. They call me Scooter. They call me Just G. We got Travis. Travis, you got a tag name?
No.
Okay, so we got Travis and Chris. You got a tag name?
You can call me CT.
We got CT in the house. Okay,
CT
so
in the house. Trav, we gotta get you one, man. We gotta come up with one
That'll
for you,
work.
yeah,
That'll work.
yeah, because you're gonna be Pittsburgh Trav always me because
Oh
Pittsburgh
yeah,
T.
that's
well,
it.
Dad called me that.
Pittsburgh T.
Dad used to
Pittsburgh
call me
T.
Pittsburgh, so I can roll with that. you know.
Okay, so since we got this started, there was this big game. Well, hold up, take that back. There was this halftime show with a football game around it because it was more show than more football. And we're gonna get into the Super Bowl. We're gonna take
No, let's talk about the Super Bowl,
all
Trav.
right, let's talk about it. If you want to call it Superman, okay.
Nah,
It
nah.
was super for Philadelphia, but it wasn't super for the Chiefs.
Yeah. What's the opposite of super mean?
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Regular
Hey,
bowl?
wait.
Regular bowl.
Hey,
That's the
you
regular
see the
bowl.
bill of your hat?
Yeah.
You see the mic? All green, bro.
Oh man. Okay, so let's hear from the winner first. We're gonna hear from I believe Mr. Hertz, man.
Yeah,
But wait. That's another Pennsylvania
it
team.
definitely took a team effort, took a group effort.
Let me turn them up.
I just only thing I can think about is all the effort, all the work that was put in um, over the course of time. And I think we had a focus group out there. You know, offense was able to score points, to take advantage of opportunities. Just enough to put points on the board, and then defense played their ass off. They played how they played all year. And I truly believe offense wins game, but defense wins championships. And how that defense has been able to play, it's a great testament to them.
All right, Chris, man, what's your thoughts on this game, man? Because let me go last, man. I
Hold
always
on, hold on.
pick my
Wait,
licks,
I'm
man.
trying to.
I'm sorry, bro.
Hey, just G, bro. I'm trying to digest what he just said because I think I just heard he said there was a focus group out there, and
They
that
were called
I
fans.
looked it up on Google. I said focus group, diverse group of people assembled to participate in a guided discussion about a particular product before it is launched. So they had a focus group before the game was started, and they all came up with the same conclusion. I think what that was is the Chiefs is gonna get their ass whooped.
Yeah,
That's definitely what happened.
yeah. And so many people was like, I don't want to go against Mahomes, but go ahead, man. Say what you gonna say, man.
Yeah. Prior to the game, I have been, to be honest with you, like, the Chiefs have been a ragtag group from the beginning of the season, and they have found ways to win close games. Every time I thought they was gonna lose, um, they would win. And I was like, "Whoa!" They pulled it out.
Hmm.
And that's a testament to the greatness of Patrick Mahomes, the greatness of Travis Kelce, and also Andy Reid as a great coach, Chris Jones, and all the players. So I have a lot of respect for what they did. But I said to me and Travis, we got together prior to the season, and we came up with our preseason Super Bowl picks and stuff like that. And I think I had Baltimore and Detroit.
Yeah.
I had that. I was like,
I thought Detroit too.
yeah, I thought Lamar Jackson, it was his time. I thought that he had paid his dues, and it seemed right for him. And my sleeper pick was Buffalo, and the Chiefs found a way to get through those two teams. So I got a lot of respect for what they have accomplished. So my thoughts on the game is, I got 3 words for you: Fangio. I mean, let's face it, man.
Yeah.
Hey, he had an answer for everything. He had an answer for Patrick Mahomes' safety blanket. He put Cooper DeJean out there. They bracketed him. They went in the cover 4 a lot. And the main thing was just the unadulterated pass rush that came after Patrick Mahomes, got him off his mark. I think it unsettled him in the first half, caused him to make some errant throws. Next thing you know, you got a rookie Cooper D.
Laying
Cooper
out.
D, who the Packers should have drafted, but they did not. Making pick sixes, and by the time second half, we get in the second half, it's a snooze fest, man. But like, I honestly, Jay, I'm thinking like, I don't remember it. I don't remember parts of the game because I kind of checked out, you
Yeah.
know. But my thoughts is Fangio came up with a great plan. He outclassed Andy Reid. The defensive line was like dogs, man. I think if I look at it, there were 6 sacks,
Hmm.
6 sacks.
Yeah, the
That,
record's 7.
yeah,
And it was against the Chiefs with
against
Tampa
the
Bay.
Chiefs, right? And it
So,
was a lot of that if you're getting that kind of pressure, you're not really counting. I haven't looked at Pro Football Focus, but you're not counting the hurries and the getting a person off their mark and all of a sudden you're when you behind you have to throw and then that becomes like, hey, I'm gonna tee off on you.
Yeah, in the Ville we call that running for your life.
Yeah, yeah. The 2 interceptions was killer. And that they, got them in, long distance situations, long down and distance, and that kind of thing.
Mhm.
But having a